like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Snowfall, Season 2, Episode 5. Okay, you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep, and I had to wake back up to do a couple of reviews. I had to be up for like an hour and a half, then go back to bed to get ready for work in a couple hours. Today was a sad day. Aretha Franklin passed away. I was in a little weird mood today because I woke up to the news and it was, you know, I live in Detroit. Well, I live in the surrounding city of Detroit, but I was born and raised in Detroit. So, you know what I'm saying? I was sad all day. Okay? Anything. Anyway, may she rest in peace. I'm pretty sure people, you just feel sad. You know what I'm saying? She's a great talent. She's the queen of soul. You know what I'm saying? Aretha. So, may she rest in peace. This episode, if you have not done so already, I forgot that too. If you have not done so already, please, my hair is really messy because, again, I just got up out the bed and whatever. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and then be an active subscriber. I said that I've been saying that more frequently in my videos because some people subscribe and they like don't watch videos. They just subscribe and that's it. No, baby. I want you to be an active subscriber. Watch my other videos, comment in the comment section, like the videos, share my videos. Do not forget to hit that notification bell because that lets you know when I have new content up, and I'm very grateful for that. I will also be live on my YouTube tomorrow, well, technically today, Friday. So y'all will see this on Friday. So I'll be live on YouTube tonight at 10 p.m. Y'all know it's a gnat on my phone, right? And it pisses because I haven't seen a gnat all day. I've been home for a few hours. I ain't catching, but his ass is gone right now, so it is what it is. So we see the episode start off. Well, you know how I do my things when I review. I do a person by person, well, group by group for Snowfall. So Snowfall Season 2, Episode 5, as I said. We see the episode does start off with Gustavo, and he's still seeing that old lady who's a seer. I'm gonna say she's a seer. And she's letting him know, like, she's like reading tarot cards and tells him that, it's a serpents around. There's a serpent in there. It's somebody you should not trust. And you need to watch yourself, okay? Because somebody's being underhanded and dirty in your circle. And we know that it's Solo. I call her Solo. I think her name was Soldado or whatever. I call Pedro's girlfriend Solo. So she gives him a necklace and says, keep this on you for protection. And so she's like, but again, it's a serpent. So because the card had a snake on it. Cool. So the next thing that we see, the serpent. Okay, Solo is at the little warehouse or whatever, trying to help Lucia. We know that she is F.A.T, DEA, or some kind of agent or whatnot, who is undercover trying to break up the whole operation. So she's trying to get Lucia to trust her more. So she's trying to say, can I help you with anything? Like, can I help do anything? And she's like, yeah, come help me do this. So we see Matt arrive. So when Matt gets there, she kind of has them to talking or whatever. And she's like, Matt, you should take, Solo on a trip with you to Colombia. Meaning take her with you when you go pick up the product. And then she looked like, what the fuck is she talking about? He was like, oh, that's kind of a far trip, for a first time or whatever. It would have to be something closer. And so what we see is she's trying to have Matt, or she's trying to have Solo flirt with Matt a little bit, to get a little bit inside information. And so when he leaves, like, okay, maybe next time, she's like, I don't like how you did that. She's like, girl, shut up, okay? I need you to get close to him so that he can give us his connect, okay? And that's it, just get us connect before you fuck him. I'm looking like, well, dang on, come on now, Lucia. But you see Solo like, okay, cool, so she kind of trusted me because she just wants to be trusted to get them, basically to take them down. So we then see Gustavo comes back, and he comes back with some cocaine, okay? And he's back like everybody else is gone. It's like 3 women there who I guess the cocaine cutters come in, and Lucia's asked him like, how did his day go? Like she knows that he went to go see the seer. And then he's like, yeah, because you don't believe anything like that, but you know what I'm saying, it works. And he said, she said, what did she say? You know, this line in my hand means, you know, don't trust short Mexicans. I say, but she's a short Mexican. What's going on here? And so he's like, you know, but anyone who names sounds like he like rhymes with her real name, to Solo's name. And then she was like, here, so it's okay. Pedro, Solo, come here real quick. She has Pedro and Solo coming in to help them cut up the cocaine. And Solo look like a goddamn god. She's like, ooh, baby. She's like, got it. I'm in. I'm like, girl, all she did was help. I'm like, you can't be that dumb, Lucia. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, we see the little other Mexican dudes coming to get the drugs. And I think that was Stomper, if I'm not mistaken, because I wasn't paying all that much attention. But like Stomper and them came to get their part of the drugs. And they was like, when they seen Pedro, what you doing here? Like, how long you been back? Where you been or whatever? And they fucking with Pedro because they killed Pedro's father. And then he's like, yeah, how's La Familia doing? He's like, what? You don't know nothing about my family. Well, they killed your daddy, so they kind of know some things. So you see Gustavo, like, you know what I'm saying, calm down, talking to Pedro, like, calm down, Pedro, calm down, Pedro. And here comes Stomper, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't run nothing. You're saying you don't run nothing. We run all this. We in charge of all this. I'm looking like, no, y'all not. And that's the same thing Gustavo say, you know what? Y'all ain't in charge of nothing, okay? Because technically, y'all work for Gabriella. And if Gabriella said, you know what I'm saying, fuck your mama, you will go have to fuck your mama. And then, you know, he decided he wants to put a knife to Gustavo's throat. I'm going to carve my something in your neck, and you going to let me. And then when he turned his hand, Gustavo saw it was a serpent tattoo on the dude's hand. He remember what the lady told him, it's gonna be a serpent, you know what I'm saying, is protect yourself. And so he proceeds to grab the knife from the dude, and then the whole shootout stab out pursues. You see Lucia grab her gun, you see Pedro duck. Pedro's a pussy, okay? Pedro ducked, and I think he ducked behind Solo. Solo got a gun. I'm looking like, didn't nobody ask where she got a gun from? Like, she had a whole cop gun at that, okay? Now Lucia does grab her gun as well, but she was too slow. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be quicker than that. And she ends up getting shot, blasted in the shoulder by like a shotgun. She got shotgun shells in the shoulder. We see Gustavo stabs up one dude, kills his ass there, and then Solo kills the other two. But what I noticed when she was shooting like this. She was shooting the way a cop is taught to shoot. And I'm like, don't nobody see that she's shooting like a cop? I'm like, she's shooting like a cop. And she stood there, she wasn't the same quiet, demure, like weirdly loose or whatever. When she was shooting, she was precise. She didn't miss her shot, and she shot their asses dead cold. I mean, like, and you seen when she did it, she felt like, damn, I just killed two people. Shit. So, but again, Lucia shot, so they ain't got time to figure out. But I saw the shit, okay? I saw she shot like a goddamn cop. So, I'm like, Jesus Christ. When they get there, you know, after the shootout, whatever, you see, they're like, Pedro, go get something. And then Gustavo and Solo carries Lucia out the coke room because again they're trying to help her because she's shot. So they then we see Gustavo and Pedro take the bodies to be dumped, but we see at the back at the warehouse, Solo and Lucia. Solo is digging the buckshot out of her shoulder. Like, you know, you need to go to the hospital. She's like, don't worry about that. Oh no, you need some antibiotics. Nope, don't worry about that. To take them out, I told you, I'm good. So, but that when she takes him out, we still kind of look at her, and she was like, I learned to shoot with my father. He taught me to shoot for whatever, girl. And she said, okay, that's fine. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You saved my life. You know, thank you, you saved my life. And she was like, we're family. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And I'm like, but she was shooting like a cop. I'm like, I just don't get it. Anyway, when Pedro and Gustavo come back, she's like, okay, you know, they're gonna come looking for Stomper, and when they don't come back, so we need to get this place cleaned up before the morning. Like, we need to hurry the fuck up. She's like, you know what I'm saying, Gustavo, Pedro and Solo, you know what I'm saying, you guys go clean that part up. I need to talk to Gustavo real quick. So when they walk away and they're in the other room, she closes her office door, and she was like, no more crack, no more shipments, no more nothing. She's the fucking police. And he's like, what? she's a fucking cop or DEA. Like, didn't you see how she was shooting? I'm looking like, okay, so she did notice it, cause it was real fucking noticeable. Okay, and he like, well, how do you how do you know that? He like, did you not see her stance? It was it was like it was muscle memory. She trained her. That's how cops are. It wasn't a random shooting stance. It was muscle memory. When you were in a shootout, you are trained to, you know what I'm saying? Who holds their gun like this? Cops do. Okay, when you a gangster, you be like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't like this, she like this. It's two different things. Anyway, but I'm happy Lucia peeped it. But she also played it off the whole time, being nice to Solo. Like, you know, saying, oh, thank you for saving my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we is family now. And he's like, well, if she's a cop, how come we aren't arrested yet? He's like, because she's trying to build a fucking case against us. Don't you get it? You know what I'm saying? They trying to get our warehouse, our connects, everything. We're fucked. And he's like, okay. So, if she's a cop, then what does that make Pedro? And I said, that's true. Does Pedro know she's a cop? Is Pedro also a cop? But Pedro, you can't become a cop that quick, though. It takes time. You know. But, or is he a snitch? Which one is it? It got to be one of the two. Because, again, we don't know. That was a good-ass question. Matt and themselves was real easy. You know what I'm saying? Teddy don't want Matt to leave. Matt wants to go back home. Like, I got a whole life there, bruh, and this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I only came out here for a little help, and I've been out here too long. So, you know what I'm saying? It went for me just flying the drug stuff, and now you want to include me flying around guns too, because he meant like, I need you to come do these gun runs or whatever. He like, it's just too much, whatever. I'm going back home. No, I need you here. I need you. You're more than just that. You know what I'm saying? You're really good at this. You also are better at talking to people than me. So I need you. We know if that's the case, if I'm good, then like tell me I'm good. Don't try to make it seem as if, you know what I'm saying, I can't leave because, you know what I'm saying, my life ain't shit where I'm going. And so he's like, all right, what do you want? He's like, all right, I want more money. I want my money, okay, and not just for Dad. I want money because I want to start my own skydiving school. We like a skydiving school. We like, yeah, I ain't nothing better than being up in the air, flying, and then, you know what I'm saying, jumping out. You know what? That's some crazy shit, but whatever. He's like, I also want. He's like, no more dead bodies. No more dead. No, not digging them up. Nothing with the dead bodies at all. He like, and lastly, I want to keep the plane when all of this is said and done. And he said, you know what I'm saying, fine. So that was the gist of their situation. And on to who? My baby Franklin. The moment I wake up. I'm sorry, it's popped my head. Anyway, Mama Pope, this is not scandal. Mama Franklin and Papa Franklin are in their house together, okay? He in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you doing in that kitchen? And she's like, what you looking for? Because he oiling the cabinets and stuff. And then he like, I was looking for like, he said some butter or some mustard. I was going to make me a breakfast, whatever. He like, you thought I was in here trying to drink something. And she was like, I threw all the liquor away, you know what I'm saying, when you came here, so it's fine, I don't care. And then he like, you know what I'm saying, do you need help or something? Like, do you need to, like, I've been here for a couple days or whatever, you've nursed me back to health, like, I want to help you if you need something, like, what do you need or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, you need help with the bills? She like, no, I need to get dressed for work, that's it, I won't be late, bye. And so she leaves. Cool. We then see Franklin walking up to the crib or whatever, with him and Jerome's house, and he see all the kids outside like, yay. Ivy, old crazy ass, outside tossing money to the black folks' children like it's candy. I'm looking like, oh, you gonna just throw money to the children? Anyway, he like, yeah, money just rains from the sky. I'm like, how he is really, really crazy if you ask me. So they get in the house, and he just kind of being, not weird, but he's being Ivy. You know, he got his two people with him. Yeah, my friend, my man came here. They walked around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They saw that she was in business or whatever. You got a whole little good business around here. And he's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to even ask, you know, who your new supplier is, because I know it ain't my supplier. You know what I'm saying? My supplier is like, she's my virgin. So, you know what I'm saying, I know you're not fucking my virgin. I said, now this is a weird ass way to talk about another man, but whatever. He's like, because if you did that, if you had my supplier, I will also wonder what is it that you were at my house when I got raided and you got away scot-free, at the same time I got raided and you got my connects. I would wonder that, and it would be an issue. He's like, and I don't want to wonder that because I have to leave here and go find a person that I think set me up and set him on fire. I said, now who this out of the blue says shit like that? But whatever. He's like, you know what? We're going to be back to business, and you're going to be back to getting dressed for me, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He gives him the address to where he's going to be. Like, you know what? Come on by. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you came to the hood, okay? You came to the hood with 2 other white folks. I'm like, he's just kind of crazy. So at that point in time, we see Franklin goes to talk to Teddy. Because he like, what the fuck, man? Ivan popped up at the crib or whatever with his goon. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to deal with it? Like, how did he get out of jail when he had a house full of guns and drugs? Teddy said, he's a white man with a lot of money. And that's sad. That's not only was true back then in the 80s, it's true now, okay? The only white man who did not get off for having, like, drugs and stuff was probably, like, Charlie Sheen. You know, because he got a real bad rap now. Anyway, is he alive? He's alive. Anyway, he's like, you know, he's white. He probably got some kind of deal or whatever, but you sound paranoid. He's like, of course I'm paranoid. I'm a black man in America. And it's funny to hear him, Franklin, say that because in real life, he's from London. He has a whole accent, and it's so sexy. It's beautiful. Anyway, he like, yes, I am paranoid, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all be acting like white people scared of black people, when in hindsight, we used to be scared of y'all. Mr. Kidnapper, you know what I'm saying? You kidnapped me, bruh. You kidnapped me, bruh. Anyway, he like, look, I'll talk to Ivy, don't worry about it or whatever. He like, nah. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna talk to him, I gotta be there. I need to see he say that we good or whatever. I need to see that. He like, I can't protect you if we go there together. He's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm gonna keep working with Ivy. He like, but if you want me to work with you and not Ivy, you need to let me be there. And I'm like, he like, either way it go, you either gonna let me come with you or I'm going back telling the drugs with him. It's your choice. See ya. And he leave. I'm like, okay. So we see, you know, Peaches is going to the house. He looking for Kevin because he has some runs to do. Kevin ass ain't there. What he do find though is Leon and Wanda in that damn crack house fucking. I'm like, people really fucking crack houses? That was probably the first time we saw somebody fucking a crack house. I mean, I know people in like back in the late 90s, like from 96 to 2000, back like when I was in high school, I knew girls who would tell me they would have sex in crack houses, and I never understood. I'm like, it's a crack house. Does that make you a crack whore? Like, I don't want to have sex in a crack house. It's crack in there. But Wanda didn't care, you know what I'm saying? Leon had Wanda bent over, you know what I'm saying? Hitting her raw. You like this raw stuff. And then Pete's like, in that raw sound, it smell nasty. I'm like, does it, Peaches? Anyway, he like, y'all up in that fucking raw, looking like y'all playing leapfrog. I see. Leapfrog. It's just a little bit sex from the back. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that, Peaches. Peaches must be gay because he called him a homo, or he called him something that referred to him as being gay or whatever. And I was like, well, that's not nice. Anyway, so we see that whole thing, but he see that he like, you know, what Kevin at? Like, I don't know. I don't know where he at. He my friend. He my boyfriend. I don't know where the fuck nigga at. So we at the house, Franklin there, whatever. We see Kevin. No, when Franklin walking up to the house, Kevin in the house, but on the porch, it's 3 Mexican girls. I'm like, where the fuck did why is there Mexicans on the porch? Okay, he like, who is y'all? Who is you? You a rude Mexican ass bitch, was what I would have said. You know what I'm saying? Because I can call a girl a bitch if I need to. But I'm like, how you at someone else's house being rude when you clearly, he like, who is y'all and why y'all here? Meaning this must be his house, okay? Have some fucking respect for people. Anyway, they was getting smart. He like, what? Here come Kevin. Oh, whoa, it's okay. They with me, bruh. He like, man, I'm talking to you real quick. Why the fuck did you have Mexican? Like, what is you doing, man? Like, I told you, man, I was working on a little thing. I'm just trying to figure things out. So, like, look, fine. Just, you know what I'm saying, keep it tight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be bringing no bullshit. And it's weird because if Franklin told you that these Mexicans is dangerous, you want to get killed, Kevin? Like, Kevin, do you want to die like your cousin did, Kevin? Kevin, what's wrong with you? Again, Kevin has not been right since he smoked crack. And I mean, I guess that makes sense because once you smoke crack, you can't go back. I mean, luckily for Lucia, she down here smoking crack, okay? Because she tried it one time too. So I mean, who knows what's gonna go on here? Anyway, but I'm still like, even if you're doing whatever, trying to get some information from them, why would you bring them back to where y'all be at? Like, you take them to like a random ass, you take them to an empty crack house, not the one y'all sell drugs out of or make drugs out of. You should have an empty house, like a decoy crack house. Take them to the decoy crack house, okay? Get information at that decoy crack house, not at Uncle Jerome's house on the porch, yo stupid ass man. Anyway, you know, they leave or whatnot. Franklin go in the house and the phone rang, and I'm saying, get the phone. I'm like, Uncle Jerome, shut up. He don't do much of nothing besides talk really loud and, you know what I'm saying, put his clothes on. He don't be doing shit else. Anyway, it's Peaches calling because he like, I can't find Kevin. I gotta run to make whatever what I'm supposed to do. Like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'm gonna send Uncle Jerome over there, you know, sit tight. Is he doing that? He look at the door. His daddy at the door. He like, what the fuck is this nigga? Nigga, what you doing here, man? Okay, I don't know. I don't like you. He like, yeah, I can't, you know, talk you out your mom. He like, what you know about my mama? I'm like, here you go, Franklin. Calm down, Book. I like when Franklin gets upset because he gets really, really cute and really, really sexy. And he was upset. At the same time, he can't even finish that conversation because Jerome's new girl or girl of the month or girl of the day is, fuck you, Jerome. Like, what? Now what he do? I told you I was going to the Waffle House. I said your ass was leaving. I'm like, you can't have no girl over there and then like don't feed her. Like, that's just bad manners. Anyway, I'm like, why is he beefing with bitches? Because he miss Lulu. Anyway, old girl leave and Franklin look at him like, you high? If I was high, you would know it. I'm like, but you look a little high to me. I mean, he look a little, he was shaking, like a little shimmy. Is you shimmy or like, what's going on with your Uncle Jerome? He like, man, with it, nah, I ain't high. You know what? Go ahead and ride with Peaches. Go double stuff with Peaches. So he leave, and now it's just Franklin and his daddy having a conversation. So basically, Papa Franklin is there because he's like, look, you know, I'm back to Mama's house. What you over there for? Like I got into an accident, something happened, and you know what I'm saying, she took me in, and you know, got me okay. So, but look, she months behind in the rent, you know what I'm saying, she might lose a house, so I'm figuring, you know what I'm saying, maybe you want to help her out if you can. He like, oh really? I give you some money for mama and then you take it to her? Is that what it is? He like, no, that ain't what it is. Franklin has a disdain for his daddy because his daddy has always been an alcoholic. Well, he has been an alcoholic since he came back from the war. And we saw last season, they attempted to have like a little bit of a, I guess it was like one day of a conversation, but at the end of the day, the daddy left again. Okay, and he stayed gone and got back drunk. So Franklin is used to him being, as he said, a deadbeat daddy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So he like, look, man, I ain't come here to fight you or whatever. I'm just saying your mama having this issues or whatever. So I wanted just to know, you know what I'm saying, if you wanted to help her. It ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? But as they talking, Franklin looked down and he realized his daddy wearing his shoes. Because again, the daddy was sleeping in Franklin's old room. So I'm pretty sure Franklin's old clothes is there. So you look like this nigga really in the house because them my fucking clothes, them my fucking shoes. And then I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? So Franklin just kind of go back in the house and his daddy leave. It was that. Honey, we then see Franklin storm into his mama's job at the little diner, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so he at the house now. I'm like, what is you? She mad at you right now. Leave her alone. So she like, look, who I have in my house is none of your concern. I'm saying, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, at least when you come ask me for some money, talk about you gonna lose the house. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He can't stay there. She like, look, you can't come. You have no say so in my life, bruh. Again, she is completely against him selling drugs. She just completely she don't want none of his money, nothing from him at all. And he like, you know, and it's weird because she trying to work. Okay, it's people in the restaurant or whatever. It's some guy like, I need my coffee. Can I get my coffee? Can I get my coffee? He go, Franklin, here's your fucking coffee. Okay, I'm like, they be saying fucking like it ain't nothing. Anyway, her boss like, you know what I'm saying, is everything okay? She like, it's all okay. And I'm like, Frank, you gonna get her fired, bro. You acting a plum D fool. Anyway, he like, look, even though he's cleaned up, he hasn't changed. Like, he has not changed. You can't trust him. And whatever. I've seen you night after night cry in your bed about his little ex or whatever. She said, well, now he's the reason I'm not crying in my bed. I say, oh, is y'all doing it? Is y'all doing it, Mama Franklin? But I think I think what she meant was, I was crying so much because you were gone. I was crying so much because he was a alcoholic. He was having issues too. But now he's in the house, and I'm not sad with you being gone because someone else here. And the whole time, I'm like, he was being so extra and sexy. But you can't go down there bossing around because you don't. He just gonna use you. You don't know what that man gonna do. I mean, he might. But she's a grown ass woman. She's a grown ass woman. Let it be what's gonna be. So we then see Franklin go talk to Lulu. Lulu back. She went on a trip with Claudia for New Year's Eve or whatever. They went to New York, and she's back, and she's like, oh my God, it was so fun. We had a great time. I loved it or whatever. All these good things. And she looking at Franklin, and she's talking, and she realized, it's something that he can't let it say or do or whatever, because he isn't so. I mean, he listening, but he's still like, it's something. Why do I fuck the camera so damn close? I'm tripping. Anyway, so she like, what's up, Franklin? He's like, what I'm saying, since you left, everything is crazy. I'm saying, Uncle Jerome a mess. Uncle Jerome a mess. Ivy got out of jail. I'm saying, Alton moved in with Mama. It's just about the bush. Like, it's some bullshit. I'm saying, if you came back, I'm saying, there ain't no calm voice in the house. I'm saying, they do need a strong female there, cause fucking that. What's on my glasses? Am I tripping? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's saying that I didn't kill. He's like, we need a voice of reason. It can't be Wanda, okay? His mama ain't gonna be the voice of reason, and whoever's Uncle Jerome new girl is, she not gonna do it. Kevin bad, she crazy. I think Kevin on crack. But yeah, there is no voice of reason. And Melody, she ain't cut off with his life. And I'm like, you need to bring me along. Okay, I'm saying you need to ride or die. Anyway, she's like, Franklin, I love you. If you want to talk or whatever, if you need just whatever, you can come and we can talk. She's like, but you can't do this. I'm saying, basically, I ain't coming back. So it ain't gonna happen. She's like, I'm happy here. He's like, you really, really happy? She's like, yes, I'm happy here. He's like, you know what? Okay, cool. Love you, Auntie Lulu. Love you too. And then he leaves. So we do see Mama Franklin get home from work, and she walk in and she looks upset. Okay, because while her damn son came down to her job acting a fool because her ex-husband, his daddy, went and saw him. So when she walk in, she like, I'm sorry. It wasn't my plan to see him. I'm saying, or my plan to have him track you down. Well, he did. He came to my job, acted a fool or whatever. He made a whole scene. I could have lost my job. Okay? You didn't think it would be some kind of reaction, him seeing you? And he like, I told you I'm sorry now. I told you I'm sorry, I'm saying. I did not know that was going to happen. And he like, I'm saying, but I saw the notices. I saw the notices you're going to lose his house. I'm saying, I was wrong, but you're going to lose this place. And she was like, what I'm saying? As she walked away, he like, I'm saying, I went down to the VA. Now it's going to be a minute before my benefits came back in. I'm saying, because I want to help her around the house. He's like, but however, I'm saying, she's like, no, Franklin ain't no damn saint. No, I don't want shit from him. He like, well, your brother, I don't want no drug money. She don't want no money from Franklin. She want no money from Jerome. And he like, so you just willing to like lose his house? Yes, I'll lose the fucking house. Girl, not me. I don't want to be homeless. Not me, no. And I wish he would have said to her, I've been on the street. It ain't nothing nice. You don't want to lose your home, because when you do, it's so hard to come back. I thought they would have him say that, but they did not. He just say, look, you know what I'm saying? You nursed me back to health. You nursed me back to life. And you know what I'm saying? You are a great person. I just thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? I can send you my benefit stuff as much as I can when it comes through. But however, I don't want to be more of a burden on you than I already have been, because you're such a great woman. So I'll move out. And that way it's one less mouth for you to feed, one less person you have to pay for, whatever. And as he talking, saying that, how he gonna leave or whatever, and she was affected. Like, she was affected by it. And then she was like, Alton, oh God, you're such a man. Cook and clean. Or what? This is how his whole his whole thought process was to be the man of the house, even though he could not be financially the man of the house. I still have to do something to make sure this house isn't lost. And she said, you know what? You've never been less of a burden to me in your whole life. And I said, well, that's a nice thing to say to somebody, I guess. Now go in the kitchen, take out the ground beef, so we can cook dinner. I said, okay. And it's a thing of, she used to could not stand to be in the sight of that man. So, you know, to have her be like, okay, I can let him be here. Okay, but I'm like, I mean, but y'all can't, you had to get some money from somewhere. Like, you can't be out looking either. But girl, it gotta come from somewhere. We do see Franklin and Teddy go see Ivy. And Ivy's pissed when he see them walking in together. He's like, I treat you like my fucking son, and this what you do to me? Get out of here. He's like, no, we're gonna talk about this. So Teddy then says, look, he didn't seek me out. I looked at him, I went after him and found him, and I made him believe he had to work with me, and that's how it kind of came up. I made him work with me. It was not the other way around. So he's like, well, you know, whatever, I don't care, take him, be whatever. He's like, you know what, I'm not even. Teddy starts speaking in a different language, saying, I'm not even here to talk about drugs, I'm here to talk about guns. And Frank was around like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, that's not English. So Ivy and Teddy walk away into a whole different room and they're talking. And then, you know what I'm saying, he said, look, I know you cut a deal with the ATF. I know you cut a deal and you must have gave up somebody that has to do with some gun stuff. And I know you must have did it because you had a whole new place, you have a whole bunch of more security, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm surprised that you're still in LA. You know what I'm saying, you snitched on, it must be, you know what I'm saying, a big fish. He's like, what's your point? What do you want? What do you want from me? I want to buy guns. Tons and tons and tons of guns. And I need you to make sure they're not American guns. And I need you to make sure that they're shipped somewhere else. I will go pick them up and take them to where they have to go. And then he's like, really? He's like, basically, yeah. He's like, okay, fine. But I have to tell you this. You better have the money that it costs to do this, because people who I work with, they don't play no bullshit. Okay? No bullshit. So when they go back out front, all right, we can go now. Frank was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere until Ivy say, we cool. We cool, Ivy? Ivy say, when a bird grows balls, he has to leave the nest. He has to fly. Fly, bird. And he's like, I was like, Ivy is so weird. What does it mean? We cool, you know what I'm saying? You grew up, you was like my son, but I can't expect you to work with me forever. Plus, I can make this money with Teddy on these guns or whatever. I'm like, Teddy, he would be doing too much sometimes. And the ending is what we see is, you know, Franklin into the house talking to Jerome, letting him know how they handled the whole Ivy situation, because Teddy went and talked to him in a whole different language, and Ivy was fine. So at that point in time, we then see Kevin and them walking in. It's Kevin and like the other guy, and they like a little bit bloody. And they like, what the fuck happened to y'all? Like, what's going on here? Oh man, I'm Mexican, you know, I'm Mexicans or whatever. Some things happen. At this point, Franklin's like, I'm over this. He's over trying to appease Kevin because Kevin's cousin got killed. He's like, look, bro, you doing a little bullshit or whatever. You out here getting beat up and butted and bruised or whatever over something. It ain't worth it. Like, the plug is pulled. Fuck it. No more. Leave it alone. And Kevin like, what? Messing with, he like, leave it alone. Okay? Just stupid motherfuckers. He just go sit down and he have a drink. Franklin to the point to where I think he's realizing Kevin is gonna be a problem. Kevin gonna be a full-fledged problem if you ask me. And Franklin, kill him now, because he know how to cut up the crack. Like, he gonna snitch. He gonna either snitch on you, or he gonna like take a bag of cocaine and like make the crack even worse and make it not be pure. And that's when it's gonna get too addictive, because it's the weird non-pure crack or whatever. But yeah, I don't trust Kevin. I do not trust. He has the best intentions because his family was killed, but at the same time, you trying to wage a war against strangers. You don't. It was a spider in my house earlier, and I thought I killed it with the Swiffer, but I didn't, and now it's on my curtain. Now I can kill it. So I'm going to end this video right here. So the code will be spider on the curtain or Swiffer to the ceiling. let me handle that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. Peace.